And we're back.
For more of this. More vampire. Half vampire. What the fuck was I doing?
I don't know. What the fuck were you doing?
Oh, right. I just finished exploring the under a reverse cavern. Yeah.
Right.
Are you doing something? Look at there.
Oh yeah. For starters, I'm closing that.
Touching my computer. Thwarting my plans.
Well, how much CPU do you want? Well, CPU and RAM, really. Do you want Chrome and Skype and whatnot eating up while you're trying to encode videos?
Yeah.
Because that's what makes them screw up.
Meh. All these fucking shitty ass rolling spike platforms that I rolled right into.
It's like a goddamn Zelda trap.
Fucking beam skeletons and regular skeletons. Fucking everything. Jackal bones.
Jacko Boner.
Wacko Jacko. Stop that! No, seriously, stop.
Kill it.
Jesus. Fucking settle down, Guardian. You missed.
Ora. Mudada.
So much poking. Oh fuck, that's right, I need the stopwatch. I suppose I can go down here too.
You need the stopwatch for what?
Good thing there's all these here.
Huh. That's a thing.
I need the stopwatch to move one of those statues.
Oh.
And a free heal. Yeah. Fuck you. More hearts, 100% more. Also, I forgot to start the timer. Whatever.
So this will be a slightly long episode of Bromance.
Like 31 minutes instead of 30.
More like 33 minutes.
Resist fire, resist thunder. Just a bunch of shit. Useless shit. What I should do is I should be going to the library and then farming schmooze for chrysograms.
For what?
Chrysograms, the broken sword of the game.
Oh.
The one that just lets me continually slash while moving forward.
Yeah, that does sound pretty broken.
Yeah, as a go. I'll do all my farming off camera. Save people from watching me go back and forth between rooms a whole bunch. Oh, well. I don't want to fight the best boss in the game yet.
Took a wrong turn, did we?
What? I thought you were talking to Clover.
No. I was speaking to you.
Don't want to go to the reverse Coliseum yet.
Go away, Cthulhu. Nobody likes you.
Yeah, that's actually Cthulhu. So. Sword of Hador. Hador.
Hador.
Hadur. Well, it can't be that. There's no accent. No umlaut.
Brutal legend.
I think Tim Schafer said there is a possibility of a sequel to that. Perhaps with less RTS elements.
I would hope so.
Or vaguely RTS elements. Third-person RTS elements.
Sudden genre shift ahoy.
I don't know if I'd call it really. It's RTS-esque.
That doesn't mean it's not a sudden genre shift.
Sudden introduction of strategy game elements, seeing as how you can still control Eddie the whole time.
Yeah, whatever.
Silence, Groundwalker!
I've never actually completed the game. I mean, I've seen the rest of the game beyond what I played, but I've never finished it myself. I just found the stage battles too taxing on my ability to multitask. I suck at that sort of game, and
I think I basically just cheesed it. Run into a group, play Face Melter as fast as I can. KARASUMAAAAN! Man, I would really fucking love to play Mystical Ninja 64. Tragically, it is too expensive.
I wonder if I could... probably not.
Were you gonna say emulate it?
No, I'm sure I could emulate it, but that was...
Probably not, unless you know how to fix the video plugin issues it has.
What I was going to say, if you'll stop interrupting me.
No.
Remember how I told you that interrupting me when I'm trying to speak, given how much trouble I have speaking in the first place, is the one thing you do that really pisses me off?
No. Yes, I remember that.
Well, maybe you should keep it in mind.
Anyway,
I was going to say maybe I could find a copy of Mystical Ninja 64 on this website I know that sells retro games reconditioned. I bought a bunch of N64 games from them recently, but I think I looked on that site and it was still pretty expensive.
yeah, I checked eBay. It was like what, $32.
$32.
That's pretty expensive for a Nintendo 64 game that could easily be on Virtual Console at this point.
It's fairly expensive, yes, but it's not like $150.
This is true.
Maybe I'll get it just out of spite.
And I'll be like, okay, well, whatever. You forget how difficult it is to spike. Musty old mummies. I never actually got around to playing Goemon's Great Adventure.
I haven't... well... I'm not going to say for 100% certain that I haven't played it, but I'm pretty sure I haven't.
Rib of Vlad. Literally just one rib.
Okay.
Constitution +5. Alright, now where the fuck did the Muramasa go? That was a good question. Where did it go? It disappeared. I need you. Come back to me. Oh, it's probably way the fuck at the bottom.
Probably. I'm trying to remember how far I ever got in Mystical Ninja 64.
I remember I beat it like once.
I never, well, when I played the game, I did not have a memory card for my N64.
Me neither.
You must have left it running for a long time.
Yep. Or, well, actually, I just beat it in one go. I think I spent a weekend on it.
Well, I never managed to get that far. I think I got a little ways past the first impact battle, and then my memory is hazy beyond that.
I remember I had a lot of difficulty with the impact fights just because I didn't have a manual for the game since I rented it a whole bunch, and the game does not tell you how to do Impact's beam attack, which, does all the fucking damage. So there was a lot of attrition. A lot of perseverance on my younger self's part. But I was good for it. Medusa heads. And there's his armor.
Hooray.
Except I'm pretty sure it's not better than Dracula's tunic. Or it is, actually.
Are you sure?
More defense. It just lowers all those other stats by 1.
Oh.
Okay, did I get the... Yes, I did get the walk armor. And that's better, too.
Hmm.
And it's only going to get stronger as I continue to walk.
Didn't it have less defense?
4 more. It's because I'm doing map coverage. Strongest armor in the game once you get full map coverage. I think even better than what is it, God's Robe, I think. Zambonis.
I'm just thinking of a line from the old Ninja Turtles cartoon. Can't remember what the fuck they were doing in an ice rink. But someone is driving a Zamboni machine at them. And Donatello was like, oh no, it's a Zamboni machine. And Michelangelo was like, no, worse! It's the thing that smooths out the ice! Mikey, the Zamboni machine is the thing that smooths out the ice.
Oh, classic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And I think that is where you originally would find that other familiar, rather than a heart refresh in the Japanese version.
Mm.
The nose demon, I think.
Okay.
Oh, well, I don't need to be here. I was already there. Just more Universe Cathedral.
Yes, knocked. Speaking of Zamboni machines, I'm sure that, people are driving them down the streets of Toronto as we speak.
That's what summons Canadians? I thought I was saying Tim Hortons.
Or maple syrup, I don't know.
Mooses.
I could go for some poutine right now. Not gonna lie.
I'm still really hungry for Koopa.
Yeah, well, you can wait until Sunday.
Oh no, it's turned to stone. Get down here, fairy.
It's funny, she just breaks you open with a giant sledgehammer.
That's the only way the hammers get used. Seeing as how obviously you are stone and you cannot unstone yourself.
Yes. Well, technically you can.
It just takes longer.
Excuse me.
I actually have that Beavis and Butthead CD.
I think I had it as well. Although I'll be damned if I remember what the hell ever happened to it. I lost a great many things. Some of them I regret losing. Some of them not so much. Though, of all the things I've lost, I think I miss my mind the most.
I miss all the old copies of games that I stupidly traded in.
That's why I never sold games when I was younger. And just in general, do not do so.
Well, I don't anymore, because...
I mean, granted, I barely owned any video games until I was, like, 17 years old anyway. But, yeah.
I regret trading in my copy of PSO Episode 1 and 2, but, I mean, I have version 1 and version 2 still, and it's practically the same thing. Practically, except for the new areas and all that. And the rare weapons that actually look different from the regular.
Which is interesting because I've lost my Dreamcast copies of PSO, but I still have the GameCube version.
Somebody was selling it now. Selling a GameCube one on Craigslist for $60. And it's like, I love the game, but not that much.
At this point, I'm not sure why I hang on to it beyond sentimental value.
That's why I hang on to mine. I'm never getting rid of it.
I mean, it's not like we can play it.
Unless we decide to set up the, set it up so it connects to the private servers. I don't know how to do it, so...
I mean, I'm sure there's a way to make the Wii do that, but I don't know what it is.
Wait, I was talking about the Dreamcast. I would also need a broadband adapter for my Dreamcast. Things I am not going to go find.
Indeed.
Werewolf. Green werewolves.
Let me be the first to assure you that PSO GameCube is not worth a whole lot of money.
$60. And that's how much I paid for it originally.
Oh yeah, brand new.
Yes. I'm curious, is Ferret still here? Yes, Ferret! Let's get the best boss fight coming up. Although I think I will go save before.
That's a good idea.
Well, it's not hard, I already know that, but... Fucking minotaurs.
Oh, this boss fight.
Yes, the best boss fight. Oh no, the 1 damage. Oh, 8 damage. The fake vampire thing. Get out of here, fake man. You are the worst.
Meanwhile, I'm just imagining Alucard in my head. Sir, I knew Trevor Belmont, and you are no Trevor Belmont.
More Trevor! Less Trevor. So Trevor. Best boss fight in the game. Well, not best boss fight, just best boss in the game.
Yeah, at this point it's not really much of a fight.
As long as I'm using the Bromance, it's not. Standing around killing zombies in the entrance area for hours on end finally paid off. by which I mean standing in the entrance area and just turning on the auto fire controller and going to bed. That doesn't look like stone.
Maybe it's fossilized.
God, this music's so fucking boring.
It is, yeah, boring.
Well, that was almost everything in the reverse Coliseum, so... go get that one little more bit of map coverage.
I'm just amused that the map coverage actually has a practical use in game.
Multiple practical uses. Well, just two, I think.
Well, the ending, right? And then the armor.
Yep, I think that was it. And just the satisfaction of doing it. It also occurs to me that I've ignored these questions. Whoops.
I was going to say...
Right, okay. Do I have a daily routine? Kind of. I wake up, sit down in front of my computer, eventually leave my computer to go do something else. That's not actually this guy. Usually when I sit down on my computer, it's check all the millions of fucking webcoms I made. Still. Check porn. What after that? Well, yeah. I think I do that in that order. Check Facebook. After that, it's just kind of like, well, whatever. Mostly the one thing I always do every morning is check all the webcoms there. Yeah. Most everything. What about you, Matt? Do you have a daily routine aside from get up and exercise?
Let's see. Wake up at 5:30, exercise for about an hour. Shower, eat breakfast, have a cup of coffee and a cigarette, chill for a few minutes, go to work, come home, eat dinner, chill for a few hours, go to bed. That's pretty much it. Repeat 6 or 7 days a week.
Is that an actual room? Yes, I think that is a room I can actually go into. Fuck you, fake stone skull. That does a strange amount of damage for just touching me. Yeah. Great. What are you, Graham?
That's a good question.
Tell me your secrets.
The sword named Graham. That's all it has to say.
So basically, you just ask that, so it's like, what's your deal? And it just, all it says is, Graham.
Fair enough.
Funny enough, I think I used that sword most of the time once I found it.
Graham?
Because my mom, yeah, my mom's screen name was...
I recall. What the hell is Jalen?
Was my brother's first kid's name.
Oh.
Maybe I should probably actually bleep that out of the episode so nobody sends my mom any weird messages.
Does she even use that screen name anymore? Or
Yeah.
AIM, for that matter?
I believe she still does. Maybe. If she doesn't, even then. I'll just bleep that out.
Well, I figured getting intermittently harassed by you goes without saying, not.
So does waking up in the morning and having a cup of coffee.
Yeah, whatever.
That's what most normal people do. Not me, though. I don't drink coffee. More jackal bones.
Jackal boner. Why is your Wii U on?
Oh, it is on. Probably one of those stupid notification things. I might have accidentally touched the controller at some point. I didn't tell us all like, hey mister, you want to buy some diet pills?
Yeah, you can turn that off.
Yeah, I probably should at some point. Here I am, back in the reverse laboratory.
Aren't you missing map completion in that area?
I don't believe so.
Oh, never mind. It looked like there was more stuff.
There is in the reverse marble game. But I'm going to go to the library. Shh, this is a library. Ugh. Nobody's gonna remember that because nobody fucking remembers all that.
I vaguely remember it.
Was that all that? I can't remember if that's what that from. That was from.
I think it was all that. Yeah, it's either that or the Roundhouse.
No, Roundhouse was more of a stage show.
Yeah, you're right. It was all that.
Right. Okay. Next question. When was the last time you read a fanfic without the express purpose, for the express purpose of fun rather than making fun of it? A couple months ago, actually. Weeks or months.
Yeah, I was never really into the whole making fun of fanfiction thing. Bad fanfiction does not scream comedy gold to me. It just screams pain and misery. And don't read this.
I would say whenever the last time Smutty Circus wrote something is what I read.
In any case, I do occasionally read fanfiction, and it is not for the purpose of making fun of it. Last one I read was a few months ago. I don't remember.
If you had asked me this question like 16 years ago, and I would have been like, never.
16 years ago, you were 14.
Yeah, I was making fun of fanfics at that time.
Yeah.
I don't think I actually had a website where I put them yet. But I did do it. Who is my favorite fighting game character? I feel like I've actually answered this already, but I don't think I did. I think it was favorite fighting game. Q.
Had to think about that one, didn't you?
Well, it's because I have multiple favorites. Q is the best. Metal Face Inspector Gadget. Followed closely by K-Dash.
Weird fucking name.
Well, it's K with
An apostrophe,
yes.
I know.
I don't know how that dash part works, but I think that's just kind of how Japan tends to do this. What Japan calls the apostrophe a lot.
Still, it's a weird fucking name.
You just pretend it's just K.
Well, that's what I always heard in my head, until I actually heard it pronounced aloud. And then it's like, well, that's even more strange than I thought.
I don't know, Matt, do you have a favorite fighting game character?
I was pondering the matter, and I suppose for the limited number of fighting game characters I am actually familiar with, I would say, well, I'm not really familiar enough with Blaze Blue to make a call there. I was just going to say Saul Bad Guy because that's
Guilty Gear.
yes. Guilty Gear is really the only series of fighting games that I'm familiar with at all.
I got some dim sum. Oh, one of these days I could play through Blaze Blue.
Yes, Chun-Li and her meaty thighs.
Monstrous turkey legs. Just makes me think of how Flying J actually sold giant turkey legs.
Huh.
They weren't very good, but maybe it's just because I never had one fresh.
Also the fact that it's gas station food.
Well, they had barbecue meat. Well, actually, no, not there. The kitchen staff actually made it.
Oh.
Yes, there was the restaurant attached.
Right.
But it's now a Denny's rather than a Fans.
Yes, and it's a bad Denny's.
Well, it is Denny's.
Yes. Granted, I mean, Denny's is not the epitome of quality food in the first place, but as far as Denny's go,
it's not a very good Denny's.
Not a very good Denny's. I ate there a couple of times. Not really an experience I am eager to repeat.
I think the last time I ate at Denny's was when we were on our way back here from Wyoming. And before that, it was, I think, the first time we were in Vegas.
Yeah. Yeah,
There's
we
no Denny's around here.
yeah. We stopped at Denny's for, like, Brenner during our long-ass drive back here from Wyoming.
It's the creature.
Why is it, like, rolling around the screen?
Maybe it's a joke about Blanca. Settle down, phone. You need to chill the fuck out. Stop! I like how it stopped for a second. It's like, Why did it go back to the other timer?
I don't know.
That's weird. You're weird.
Well, whatever. Next time on Radical Bromance, we will actually fight this giant Frankenstein's monster with his giant hammer and giant,
I'll probably kill it in one more hit.